Stagnation, welcome back to the channel.
Champions.
Listen, Apple seems to be a centralized entity that might be causing issues for us soon.
Oh, golly, another one.
And I think that it's interesting that we have this monopoly where there is just Apple, or let's say iOS or Android. Right? Yeah. You cannot go outside of this. However, it's interesting. I think it's actually good that with the Android situation, there's a little bit more flexibility. And I think that Apple needs to open their eyes because the world is changing and it's changing fast. This centralized approach to life, it's not working. Furthermore, to be trying to ban an application from your app store because it provides payments with Bitcoin
that you don't control
speaks a lot to where you stand in this world that we're in right now. So due to Bitcoin payments, Apple has banned Nostr's client demos from the App Store. This is a very interesting situation. This drives right down the alley of censorship, right? Where you have this entity that sees that people are trying to free themselves, or at least using an application that really has nothing to do with or affects your platform in any way. This is a free market, right? So even if well, it should be a free market. So even if another application is on your platform, I mean, Cash App is on there. People engage in transactions on Cash App without going through Apple Pay. They've not been removed.
That's why the Cash App fees are not cooperating right now.
Exactly.
That's a long story behind that.
What are your initial thoughts when you saw this?
Woo! I was in a wonderful Twitter space this weekend. And there was a conversation about how the government indirectly, without breaking the Constitution, impacts our lives. We saw that with COVID.
Right.
We saw that how Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, name them, follow a specific agenda.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To the point that even the CIA had a department within Twitter before Elon Musk bought Twitter. We see how the Federal Reserve destroys your value without really being the Federal Reserve.
Yes.
Right? So the US government now has come into this way of saying, you know what, if you still want to be Top Gun, if you still want to be around, you need to implement our policy.
Yeah.
Which they know if they go through the regular route, through Congress, will not get approved. They've done that with YouTube. They're doing that right now with your money through the Federal Reserve indirectly. Right? The US government is using your centralized private organizations to indirectly do or accomplish the things that they cannot accomplish if they have to follow the Constitution. That is one of the major things that I learned during that major Twitter space. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so glad that Elon Musk bought Twitter.
I'm gonna add one more thing to that. I recently found out that for churches to continue getting tax-free benefits, they have to preach a curriculum that is regulated by the government.
Whoa.
So these people are regulating God. Let that sink in.
Oh, is that connecting to the World Economic Forum trying to remove God and churches from the schools?
Any society that got broken down, they started by taking out their God. They take out your common belief. They take out your culture. What do they call this thing? Is it diversion?
Divergence.
No, it's not divergence. The word is just skipping my head. I will bring it back once I remember it. Right.
Funny enough, Andrew Tate says that once you don't have a reason to be who you are, you can do anything. Like a family name, a sense of community.
Yeah. If you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. This is divide and conquer. It's classic divide and conquer. Right? Nothing less. Listen, you can keep participating in this garbage system, or you can open your eyes to the things that are around you. It's always interesting because we're in a time when there is all these problems and there are solutions to it. For example, if you're running your own Bitcoin node, there is Umbrel. And on Umbrel, it seems like there is almost everything.
Microsoft Word.
Right?
is on your own private node.
You could run a Bitcoin.
It's not
node.
called Microsoft Node, but you
Right.
can do everything you can do on Microsoft Word with the same application.
Bitcoin wallets, point of sale system, messaging systems. You can run your own podcast.
Your own file management
Okay.
system.
You can have your own storage, your own cloud. Have you? You can have there's a web browser there that is also not connected to the standard internet situation,
Internet Explorer,
if you
yeah.
will.
Yep.
So you have to really ask yourself, why is it that people are not waking up to these things? I think they've done a spectacular job at brainwashing the masses, and people will probably not realize till it's late.
Well, that is why we're here.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is always an interesting situation. Let us know. I mean, this is just. I just wanted to point this out. I don't know if there's anything else. We just pointed out a problem, and we're also pointing out a solution here that is provided due to the existence of Bitcoin. I don't know if there's anything else anyone can say to this, other than I think we've done our job here, which is to educate people about Bitcoin. Check out Umbro. Check out other sites that are like this. We're not being paid for this. It's an open source website. You can all go check it out and verify the code for yourself.
If I may add to that,
Go ahead.
when we speak and try to educate people about Bitcoin, some of these people actually realize that the system is broken,
Yeah.
but they just accept it. Oh, what can we do about it? They've just given up.
That's what is always the most heartbreaking part for me. People who understand that they're being destroyed, but they've just accepted it. I hope there's a fire in your soul one day, because if not, this fire is going to keep burning your soul down. It's just what it is. Any final thoughts then, sir? I think there's kind of nothing else to say. We see Apple engaging in censorship right here. It's kind of clear and forward. It's kind of no two ways around it.
As simple as that.
Yeah. Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, please like, share, subscribe. Really means a lot to us. We are also on Twitter. STAKK. We love Twitter. Double actually made a tweet the other day sharing some details around this Umbro situation. You can definitely go check out some more about it there. Go on to their website. We encourage everybody to browse it. You don't have to do anything, but be aware of it, because awareness is the first step to growth. Facebook, skip them, bro. We're gonna go over to Spotify there, please. Right? Subscribe to our channel on Spotify. We're gonna start dropping more audio of our podcast there. Until next time, Brazen out.